I rap because growing up, rap was one of the only outlets I had, and it was just like, you'd have a rough day or you'd have a good day, or no matter what kind of day you were having, you would put on the music and it would feel like, it was like the theme song to your life, or it was a getaway, and it was just like something that there's something that music can give you that nothing else can give you. And so to be able to, have the ability to create that for other people and have the ability to inspire other people in that way, it's just a blessing. It's like, why would you not do it? If you're given something that you can do and only you can do it the way you can do it, it's almost like a waste if you don't.
I think the reason I rap is because, one, growing up, my father was a rapper, and kind of seeing him on stage really inspired me to want to be up there with him. And I remember at 6 years old, he wrote a rap for me, and it was like the same rap that I would perform at every show to like any instrumental, no matter what the instrumental, would be the same verse. And so like that was one of the reasons I started rapping. But then like as I grew up, really realizing there was a greater meaning to the music, and it's not just a cool beat or a great melody, or a catchy hook. There was actually a message in it, and being that the way that I gave my life to God was through music, and I was touched by music, that was the way that God spoke to me. I felt that it was selfish of me having that gift and not using it in the same way to reach others as well.
Yeah.
And so like, as I'm writing music, I don't write it to get a deal. I don't write it to get acknowledgement from others. There's just like a path that I have to follow, that I'm reaching someone with this message. I'm not focused on me right now. I'm focused on who's going to listen to this and what they're going to get out of it.
I think it's just like people, they see rappers and they see them as, I think until you make it big or whatever, I don't know what that means, but it's just a preconception people have. When they see rappers, they just see them kind of as a joke, until you're on BET or VH1 or MTV or, Billboard charts, you're just kind of like trying to make it. And I think that people take us very lightly. And it's just kind of, it's very frustrating because they think that we're just yelling into a mic. They don't hear the words, the message behind the music. But I would say that our music is just as much a worship as, Hillsong United. You hear like artists and their music is taken seriously. But when you're a rapper, it's harder to get your music taken seriously. And so it's kind of frustrating because, you tell someone, oh, I rap, and they're like, oh, you're just a frustrated youth. It's like, what? Why? Because I rap? That's what they see it as. So it's very frustrating.
Yeah, and I think rap in general has this view where people, you look at a rapper and automatically their view on you is like, oh, you're trying to make it, or you're trying to, get rich, or you're trying to get a deal off of this. When really, that's not a reason that we do this. Like, it's never, to us, it's never been about a deal. It's never been about money. There's meaning behind our music, and there's purpose behind it. And so, being brought up by a pastor who strives for excellence, like that's what we strive for as well. We want to make sure we're excellent. So when someone looks at us and says, oh, you have 5 minutes to rehearse, we're like, we're gonna need a little bit more 5 minutes because we want this to be as best as it possibly can. And so I think that's just one of the big things that, I don't know, people just have trouble taking like rappers serious. I think it's just the view on rap in general. I was watching something where there was an artist performing, and I was looking at the way that he was using the platform that he was on to just kind of just spread negativity, and there was like nothing positive in it. There was no message in it. And so I remember sitting there and thinking, like, it's crazy how God has given us this platform to spread, Jesus, and just spread his word. And it's up to us whether we're going to use that the right way, or, use it in a way that's selfish, that's, just circled around ourselves and not glorifying him at all. And so like that's what the song platform touches on, is like in my verse I say, God, need me to do this the right way, because I don't believe God really has a certain thing for you to do, but it's on how you're going to do it, because God can have many things in your will and your purpose and like what he has planned for you, but if you're going to do something, as long as you do it in a Christ-like manner, I think God's going to bless you. And so that's really what just the platform was about.
Yeah, I like that, because Like, people were like, when did you find out that it was your destiny to become a rapper? And I'm like, I didn't find that out. I chose it, you know, like, rappers or artists, musical artists, they're like good with their words. And so I'm a person that's really good with my words. So I could have been like a lawyer or something like that, you know, or I could have been like, I don't know, something that just uses words. Just because I'm a rapper doesn't mean that that's the only lane I can function in. And so what the song means to me though is, in my verse I say, you know, I talk about Alexander the Great, and I talk about how, in my opinion, he wasted his life because he conquered so many nations, he conquered so many worlds. But it says that, you know, after he looked out and saw that he had conquered all he could, he wept because there was nothing left for him to do. So his purpose was to conquer, but he had no identity outside of that. And so I talk about him, and then I talk about how I don't want to waste what I've been given. And I think platform, yeah, you know, like we use our platform to spread Jesus, where other people don't use it to spread Jesus, and they use it to spread themselves and stuff. But I think it's also realizing that you've been given a platform. And once you've been given, you know, something that's like treasure, it's like, why would you waste that? You know? So it's like, yeah, obviously we're Christians, we want to share it in a way that glorifies God, but we don't want to just be known as like Christians, you know, like, oh, we're put in a box because we're Christians. Like, we've been given this platform, and we want to be the best that we can be as artists, as rappers, as writers, as performers in general, you know, not just the Christian version of something. Like, I'm the only version of me. Junior's the only version of him, you know. I'm like the Christian version of something. He's not the Christian version of something. So the platform song to me is like not wasting all the talent you've been given and using it to its full potential.
Heard a story about a man that was known as great. Alexander was his name, and he was called by fate to conquer all that he faced. But at the end of the day, he was still empty when he stared death in the face. Well, I don't want to waste what I've been given today. Don't want to sit around and let another day decay. Don't want to give up on the dreams that I'm called to chase. I'll shut these haters all up and throw it in their face. I don't care at all about what all these voices say. I speak truth on live press when you don't ever see day. Let them talk till the face turns blue. Let them say what they want about you when you're a crew. Cause it's an honor being hated on by all of you. It's a privilege being called to do what I do. I don't sugarcoat it, I give them a reason to hate. Cause they can see the way I continue to decimate every line stereotype that has been placed in my feet. Believe me, it was not easy, but he called on a higher power, no EG. We took back what was taken, Liam Neeson. And it was peace then that was unleashed in the inner cortisol. I thought it when it burst spread to the streets in. I'm giving you a reason to think of why you were breathing. You wonder why I spit, I do like it's open season. Follow me, I'll lead each other when eternally feeding the lost and sheltering those to see by the sea. Kid, don't think I'm speaking about a deacon, a pastor, a preacher. I'm talking about the one who placed me and my team here on this platform. We don't want to talk today, we want to kill a demon, a devil, and take his head and put it on this platform. This is why we rap this way, cause we stand in these things the first platform. This platform, the reason why I rap on. He delivered the enemy's head on a platter. Someone wanted that, your rapper's under attack. Don't ever get it mixed up, he running over my cup. I'm tripping, I'm yelling now, you're looking like holy cow. Make this beat till it's dry, till it's less to the left. Sometimes I don't even try, destroy this beat like a threat. If you don't know what I'm saying, just go check out my form. It explains all my lyrics, all I've ever performed. And this is why I exist, to tell the greatest story that's known to mankind, far beyond born. In fact, it's the story of he who put me on this platform.
Put my whole life on this platform, making everybody clap for him. Yeah, I reach you when I speak truth, man, that everybody wanna ask for him. They show me Jesus in the bad form, they show me Jesus in the bad form. Yeah, but that ain't new and that ain't truth, man, they justify to a bad storm. I'ma do this the right way, God lead me on everything I might say. God lead me on everything I might pray, cause I don't wanna be an avalanche in this ice age. I believe there's a reason that I'm here right now, speaking everything you hear right now. He's the only one I feel right now, headlights you the deer right now. In all of his glory, rewriting your story. I can see clear right now, cause I done been through a bad storm. I done been through a sandstorm. And I believe there's a reason that I was placed on this platform. And now I'm here today. Honestly, I can care less of what you say. You say I'm crazy, but I'ma do this my way. Question me one time, you gon' make my day, Okay, I get it. So many different songs, but they all with one mission. Everybody want change and nobody wanna listen. What's the point of having everything with one thing missing, Man, it's hell on earth. Why the media tryna bring hell on church? Tryna make an enemy, but that won't work. All this dust in the air, we don't want your dirt, We've been here before, let's try to make them more. We've been here before, and this ain't nothing new. What you feeling for? Yeah, we serve a big king, he'll be here before, you know it.
So let us be ourselves. We flipping table shelves. Won't be nobody else. We came to take the belt. So let us be ourselves. We flipping table shelves. Won't be nobody else. We came
came to take the bell, so let us be ourselves. We flipping table shelves, won't be nobody else. We came to take the bell. Cause what we fighting for is more than just to wreck a soul. We gotta play up all night fighting for your soul. We're dedicated to a mission, we just wanna go. So we gon' speak free standing on this platform.
Shout out to Damo Taylor, our hype man.
Josh Ray is our drummer.
Shout out to Anna McAvey for being awesome.
She's right there. You guys can't see her. She's right there. Shout out to Christina behind the camera.
Shout out to Mallory Margith, the best freaking manager in the world. Kinda.
Shout out to Ellie Konkratova.
Shout out to Pastor Stephen Anthony Davis, the one who raised us, all the wild ones. The society. Thank you for supporting us.
Shout out to that homie Nick I met at the Mac station the other day. Keep growing, bro. I don't know. You just feel like you need to be in there.